We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
Hey there, Mustangs, and welcome to school for the week of May 1st.
Let's start off the week with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Job well done. Let's see what's happening at Westlake this week.
Last Monday, we kicked off our class meetings with a special episode of Mustang Media, which highlighted the end of M Games Part 1 and our dunk take activity. What a fun event, and thank you to everyone who earned a bingo and was able to participate in that activity. We then recognized some amazing Mustangs for their recent work. One of our 7th grade students is a national qualifier for his reflections essay. Our STEM team also did amazingly well at their festival, winning 1st and 4th place in the Civil and Environmental Engineering category, 4th place in the Planet Sciences category, and winning the Red Butte Junior Division Award. Thank you, Mustangs, for representing Westlake so well. We then took the time to reward students if they reached their goal or made 1.5 or 2 years growth on the end of year reading growth measure assessment. Congratulations to all these students who earned their socks or hoodies. Keep up the amazing work. We recognize that you have been working hard all year to prepare for the upcoming RISE test. As a school, we have been training hard, but to help us finish strong, we launched Part 2 of the M Games. We asked every student to set a personal best goal in each of the core subjects: English Language Arts, Math, and Science. We will remind you of these goals during the actual RISE, but in an effort to get in some last-minute review, 7th and 8th grade students are competing head-to-head in daily review quizzes. Whichever grade has the highest percentage will win 2 crazy points for the day, and the grade that has the overall highest average for the week will win an additional 5 points. Congratulations to our 8th grade students who won both the daily and weekly challenge last week. Any 8th grade students who participated in the challenge has been awarded 13 crazy points. Amazing job! But 7th grade wasn't far behind, so keep working hard to get your review questions done every day. We begin school-wide RISE testing tomorrow with the English Language Arts assessment, in what would normally be Mustang time. Make sure you eat a good breakfast and come to school prepared to shine. We will continue school-wide testing for ELA on Wednesday and Thursday. Next week, Tuesday through Thursday, will be the math test, and the following week will be the science test. Remember that we are always striving to do our own personal best, and if each of us can meet our personal best goal, we will have no problem meeting our school-wide goal. If we perform better on 2 out of the 3 tests, we will earn the STEM Rising Festival on June 2nd. Keep working hard, Mustangs. We are in the final stretch, and we know you can finish by showing your personal best.
Good morning, students. Welcome to what I think will be a fantastic week. Just a few announcements. As you know, usually I review a book chapter, but this week with a starting rise testing, I wanted to highlight how proud I am for the hard efforts that you have made throughout this school year, the work you've been doing in all of your classes. And this week, you'll have the opportunity to demonstrate and show your learning in language arts. So please do your best. Think through your answers, pace yourself and take your time. Use the tools that are given to you. I'm excited to see the growth that you show in your efforts this week.
Thank you for those announcements.
Hello. Today we're going to be talking about our social emotional skill of the month. For the month of May, our skill is conflict resolution. So join me, if you will, for a day at the beach. Wouldn't it be great if life was always calm and sunny, like a nice day at the beach? We know, though, that Mother Nature has other ideas. She might send a big storm, some clouds, some lightning, or huge tidal waves. And life is the same. Things are going to get rough. There's going to be conflicts. Those conflicts might feel like an annoying wind, like when you have an argument with a friend. Or it could feel like you're living through a hurricane when your boyfriend or girlfriend breaks up with you. But conflict is part of being human, and it's as natural as Mother Nature herself. We're going to have conflicts in our relationships with our friends, our teachers, our parents, our family members, people at school. There's going to be conflicts in our country and sometimes even conflicts with ourselves. But why do we have conflicts? Well, everyone has different ideas, needs, interests, and wishes. And sometimes they clash with our ideas, needs, interests, and wishes. And when that happens, sometimes a mental struggle can result, and that causes stress and anger. That's conflict. Conflict is hard, but we wouldn't want to change the fact that we're all unique, with different ideas, needs, interests, and wishes. It's a beautiful thing. Imagine a world where everybody was the same. We would all think the same way, want and need all the same things, and we'd all feel the same way. That would be so boring. That's a world without conflict. So, we know we're going to have conflict, but what are we going to do about it? Well, conflicts are sure to happen, just like Mother Nature is sure to send more big waves to our perfect beach. And we need to be prepared. Here's a smart way for us to ride those waves and to deal with our conflicts. Let's get some surfing skills on how to compromise. Soon we'll be riding those conflict waves like a pro. So here's the steps for a successful compromise. Step 1 is you have a conflict. Let's say you and your friends are having a fight over something silly. The first step is to talk to each other. Calmly, without yelling, without name calling, talk to each other. And think about solutions. Maybe we can each come up with a way that you could solve this problem. And then together, evaluate those solutions. List the pros and cons for each one. Then choose a solution. Even if it's not the solution you wanted, if you can both agree on a solution, that's a compromise. Then you need to do it. Conflicts cannot get resolved if we ignore it or if we choose not to do what we promised. And the last step is to evaluate. How did that work? How can you avoid conflict in the future? And there's 3 main skills we need to remember to successfully end a conflict. Number 1, we have to face the conflict. Number 2, use the SOTA's method. And number 3, follow through. So first we have to face the conflict. Be aware of your needs. Figure out what you need and where the conflict started. Everybody has needs. We need to be safe. We need to feel love and belonging. We need to have self-esteem. And only then can we really open up our feelings to other people. And be brave. Talk to the people you're in the conflict with. Don't talk to another person about it. Don't tell someone to tell someone to tell someone. Talk to the actual person. If you avoid the conflict, it will never get resolved. And speak assertively. But don't argue. Remember to use good communication skills. Remember that you also want to be heard. So give the person time to speak, and then it will be your turn to speak. And really listen. You want your needs to be heard, and so does the other person. So use your active listening skills. Use the SOTAS method. So situation, options, disadvantages, advantages, and solutions. So step 1, describe the situation. Step 2, list 3 or more things you could do to handle the situation. Step 3, for each of those options, think about the pros and cons or the advantages and disadvantages. What's good about it? What's bad about it? And 4, choose a solution. The SOTAS method is great to use, and it will help you get more prepared for conflict resolution. And lastly, you need to follow through. Do what you said you would do in your conflict resolution. If you told your friend, hey, I'm going to make sure that from now on, I invite you to sit with us at lunch, make sure you actually do that. And then evaluate if the solution worked. And, forgive and forget. Forgive the other person so you can both move on. It does no one any good to hold grudges. And thank the other person for working with you. You can build empathy, understanding, and trust by doing these things. And you can rebuild the peace in your relationships just like we've rebuilt our peaceful beach. Sometimes, though, people aren't going to want to work with you, and that's okay. If you're having a conflict with someone and they don't want to engage, don't engage with them. Give them time, let them think. If you need help with conflict resolution, your teachers, your counselors, we're here to help you. Just ask. But I know that with some talking and some listening, you guys can handle conflicts in a positive way. Thanks for watching.
As much as we try to avoid it, conflict is just a normal part of life. A friend, an enemy, our parents, it doesn't matter. We will disagree with others on things. Not everyone sees things the same way. Sometimes these conflicts can get pretty heated and snowball into something much bigger. We don't like this. So, what can we do to not go there? Well, you're in luck because today I have 4 simple things to remember to get from conflict to resolution. I'm Elvis, this is Rocket Kids, and let's get this started. Just stop. You ever had someone disagree with you? Sure you have. We think something is unfair, someone is being mean, or someone thinks we are wrong about something. It happens to everyone, even awesome people like you and me. Yeah, we're awesome. Look, when someone disagrees with us, it can leave us feeling frustrated, upset, or even a little mad. Maybe a lot mad. We may blame them, say hurtful words, or raise our voice. Then what happens? You guessed it, the situation gets worse. Before you know it, everyone is upset, saying hurtful words, screaming, and no one wins. So, stop before you react. Think about the situation, recognize your emotions, and stop. Did I say stop? Yes. Stop and don't go there. Watch your words. Sometimes we can't find the right words and we say something we didn't mean, especially when we are upset. Just remember, once you've said something, you can't take it back. It's out there. You said it and they heard it, and they probably didn't like it. So use nice words and calm voice. Don't put the other person down. Don't use mean comments, and don't blame them for what's happening. These are all surefire ways for things to go horribly wrong. Watch your words. You can't take them back. Just be nice. No one can be mad at nice. Listen up. This is a big one and often the hardest to do. When we are upset, it's hard for us to really hear what someone is saying to us. Like, really hear with these 2 things. There is a reason the other person is upset or feels the way they do. Just like us. We are upset for a reason. But if we can listen to why the other person feels the way they do and put ourselves in their shoes, then it's much easier for us to find a solution. You can even ask them what's bothering them, so you can work it out. Let them talk. Don't interrupt, just listen. And let them know you understand how they feel. Finding a solution. This is where we can work together to come up with the answer that solves our problem. Remember, we aren't going to get here if we don't know what the problem is. So stop, watch your words, listen up. Each person can come up with solutions to the problem. Talk quietly about it, take turns, and don't scream. No one wants to see you pitch a baby fit. We are not babies. Solutions can be hard, and you may not get exactly what you want, because we have to compromise. Everyone should be equally okay with the solution. Sometimes we just have to accept it, even if we don't get anything we want. The important thing is, we didn't go there. So there you have it. 4 simple things to remember to keep us from going there when we disagree. There was a lot more to this, trust me, but this is a great start. Remember to stop, watch your words, and listen up. And don't go there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe. I'm Elvis, and this is Rocket Kids.
That's it for us. Thanks for watching.
This is Mustang Media.